Hey everybody, this is Adrian. I am live. Uh this Instagram has decided to show me a whole bunch of other stuff while I was going live, and I don't know why it was doing that. so yeah, it's been 2 weeks. It was not on purpose. I was really supposed to get to y'all last week, but so much was going on that day. I might tell y'all, I might not. I don't know. Depends on how I feel after I do the word of the week. It was a lot. It was a lot going on. I tell you what, if I have a few listeners in by the time I get to the end, I will. If I don't, I won't. Like if I don't have anybody watching, ain't no need to tell y'all no stories. So see what I did there? Okay. So today hey Nikita put the eyeballs like yes. So I missed last week again, not on purpose. I was distraught. I was going through a lot and I could not make it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do last week word uh and then I'm going to do this week's word, and then we're going to put them together cuz they kind of do go together. So last week's word of the week was release. And when I did my newsletter last week, I put in Debbie Allen, relax, relate, release, relax, relate, release. Cause that's kind of what I want you to do. And when I read the definitions for release, oh my goodness, they just touched my spirit. And it was like the second one. The first one says allow or unable to escape from confinement or set free. That was the first one. The second one is like allow something to move, act, or flow freely. Now that's the one I really like because y'all know I love my word flow. And to allow something to flow freely, meaning to move. And when I say release, I'm saying release the bad stuff. Get those things away from you. Get those things up off of you. Shake it off, relax, relate, release. And the other word for this week was tired, because we're all tired of a lot of stuff. And that's how I'm tying this all together. And tired is in need of sleep or rest, or it can mean weary. So I am who I say I am words. How are you? Brooke E97. How are you? Uh so Nikita said amen. So much has happened in the past 2 weeks in the world, and probably in your own life, just everywhere. So many things that had happened that you're just tired. Like, I'm tired of the news. I'm tired of what people are doing. I'm tired of how people are spinning things. I'm just tired of a lot of the things that are going on in the world. And it's a lot. And so I ask you, as we put tired and release together, I am who I am, words, says the world is straight crazy now. It is. And it can bring you down, it can tear you down. But and then Nikita said, I am tired for real, girl. Yes. And if you don't release some of this stuff that's going on, some of the things that are weighing on you from the outside world, not just everything that is going on for yourself. Because we're not even talking about the things that are going on personally. Like, we're not even talking about the things that are going on in your own life with your relationship, your job, whatever you got going on. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about everything just weighing on you. So it's time to release that stuff, to get it up off you, to move it around, to shake it up, and whatever does not belong to you, let it go. And that's the thing, is to get rid of the stuff that doesn't belong to you, because that's a part of what weighs us down and what makes us tired, is because we're carrying the weight of the world, literally. So, and when I say the weight of the world, I mean the weights of the world. So, as we're carrying the weight of the world and all the things that people are doing, and the all the death tolls and the things you just keep watching over and over, it can be tiring for you. But I'm asking you, and this is going to be a hard ask, I'm asking you to release what does not belong to you. And there are many people who say that if things are going on in the world, it belongs to you. If one person's hurting, everybody's hurting. But sometimes you have to look at that in a different way. That if you're hurting in your own circumference, yeah, you can't take on the weight of all the other stuff in the world. So you're going to have to release the stuff that you can absolutely not carry because it's not yours to carry. So I want you to think about that and not carry everybody else's stuff on your shoulders, because that is what makes you tired, from carrying the world on your shoulders. You've seen the little things with the man with the world on his back. You don't have to do that. You don't have to carry the world on your shoulders. You can release some of that so you're not as tired. So yeah, that's yeah, that's what I'm gonna say today. And I'm just gonna I got some announcements too. But I'm gonna say this first. So I've 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 been working out, y'all. I mean, I started this week with weights. It's been a long time. I know I'm retired Army, but it's been a long time since I've worked out. But my doctor gave me two things. Last year, she gave me one. Last year was to get my sugar levels down so I wouldn't be diabetic. And I tell people all the time, don't look at the outward appearance, because size doesn't matter as to what your insides and your blood work is doing. I was pre diabetic. And when she told me I needed to change my diet and get my sugar levels down, that was the first thing I did. So when I went back this year, she was like, "Oh, you take direction very well. So now, what else can I tell you to do?" So she gave me two more things to do. She said to exercise more and lift weights, do squats, all that stuff, work my whole body with weights and build up some muscle. So I started that, and to have more sex. All I can say is I started the first one. That's all I got. That's all I can do. I do what I can. I'm trying to follow doctor's orders. Just gonna throw that out there. Announcement. What is coming up? Damone said, "Hey," and absolutely, but she said that earlier. I was talking a lot, and somebody just said a wow to what I just said. Okay, but that is what my doctor said. I'm gonna post it on my Fun Fact Friday tomorrow too on Facebook, just to see what y'all have to say. Another thing. Miss Dahlia said you are knocking them down. Yes, I'm halfway there. I done started half of what my doctor told me to do. So yes, so I have an event coming up this weekend. Sunday. Come out to Durham Central Park. I was about to say National Park. Durham Central Park. I will be speaking with why did it just go out of my head that quickly? But it is the nonprofit Darkness you know what? I don't know why. Darkness Rising. Oh my goodness. It's a block party. It'll be outdoors. I am going to be speaking. I am going to do a workshop. Um yeah, it's going to be great. So if you're in the Raleigh and or Durham area, come on out on Sunday. I go on a little bit after 4, so just make sure you're there at 4. So if I go on at 4:15, 4:30, you're there to see me do my speaking thing and show up for the workshop. I'm going to be doing something. It's going to be called Starting Your Vision, where you I'll get you started on your vision board, because a lot of people think you just stick stuff on a board, but no, we're going to be doing some good stuff. I'm talking a lot, so I had to drink. And I've been working out more, so I got to keep drinking more. I feel like I dry out more since I've been working out. So yeah. I don't know if I got enough people. I don't know. I got a couple people on Facebook. Instagram, they'll never stay on. But if Nikita said awesome. But if y'all want to hear about my ordeal that I had, which is why I couldn't do my live last week, just somebody say yes and I will tell you. If not, I won't tell you. That's just it's just easy like that. Really now drying out. LOL. What? What is the mole talking about? Oh, yeah. I knew Nikita was gonna say yes. And you already know. You know what? But yeah, I was trying to take another trip because I've been trying to travel this year since uh COVID slowed down a little bit. Not really. I was trying to take a quick trip to New York. I made it to Baltimore. Got to Baltimore, they were like, "Ooh, your flight is canceled." They canceled my flight. Uh and so it was either I had to make a quick decision, either try to stay there and find another flight, which they rebooked me on a flight for that Sunday and I was coming back Monday anyway. Whatever. Um or I could get on the next flight that was leaving in like 5 minutes back to Raleigh. So I just came back, and then so in that I lost money. And I'm gonna say it. You know what? I love Southwest. Every time I get on, I take my pictures. I always talk about how great they are. And one bad experience does not negate all of the good experiences. I will say that. But this was a bad experience, and I couldn't get my money. Like they wouldn't pay. I found out later. They won't pay for Airbnb. They gave me some vouchers for the flight, and because I came back to Raleigh instead of declining the flight, they what they said the travel was completed. I was like, how in the heck, you man? And I am the nicest disgruntled person with on customer service that you've ever seen. People, they be like, "Oh, you're so nice. How are you dealing with?" I'm like, "Ain't no need to yell and fuss and cuss. Only thing gonna happen is what's gonna happen." So Nikita said, "LOL." Miss Dahlia said they would never be some other airlines. Right, right. Because some other airlines, we already know. We ain't gonna say their names. But so I'm gonna give Southwest another chance. Because at this point, I got a bunch of vouchers and I got a bunch of air miles. I got a bunch of everything with them. Really, all I need is time to go places and to see places and all the other stuff to use up all the stuff that I have to use for them. So I'll be with them for a while until all my points are gone. That's all I got to say. So yeah. So thank y'all for watching another episode of Word of the Week. And remember, this week's word was released from last week and tired from this week. And you can relax, release the tiredness, and only take in what you can take in, only carry what's yours, only take in what is yours, only carry what is yours at all times. And remember, this Sunday, June 12th, check me out live and in person outside, because we outside, and we will be actually outside at Durham Durham Central Park. And again, I will be speaking and doing a workshop outside, because we're gonna be outside. So hope to see you all there. If you need more information on the event, I posted flyers on Facebook and Instagram. So it is on both. On my Facebook is actually my profile picture, and you'll see all the information there. So yeah, hope to see y'all in these streets this weekend, in these Raleigh and or Durham streets. And for those who are not in the area, it is not Raleigh, Durham. It's not the same place. It's two different cities. But if you are in Raleigh and or Durham, come to Durham and see me Sunday. All right, y'all have a great one, and I will chat with you all next week. Will I? Yes, next week. Yeah. All right. Bye.